Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you've been feeling the winds shifting across the realms of Lineage II lately, you definitely aren't imagining things. We are basically standing on the precipice of a monumental shift in the game's landscape. It's called the Summer Renaissance. Today, we're going to break down the official announcements and really dig into those original Korean patch notes. We need to figure out exactly what's coming to Aden, when it's dropping, and why the sheer technical scale of this update is just absolutely massive.
Here is our agenda for today. First, we'll look at the overarching summer update. Then, the confirmed date and servers. Third, the L2 notes and Korean history. And finally, the technical novelties and changes.
Section 1, the Summer Update. Now, you might be wondering how big this really is. Well, this is not just some minor tweak or a basic seasonal event. We're looking at a foundational reset. The developers are explicitly promising that a new season is rising over Aden, bringing massive battles and legendary rewards for warriors across every single realm. It's like a massive shot of adrenaline straight into the game's ecosystem, and it is going to fundamentally alter the competitive landscape as we know it. Section 2. Confirmed date and servers. Okay, let's dive into this. Let's get right down to the critical logistics that you and your clanmates have been waiting for. You are going to want to mark your calendars, set your alarms, and literally clear your schedules for July 14th. This is it, the official unified deployment date where the developers have finally drawn a line in the sand. The moment those servers come back up, a completely new era begins.
So, the crucial question on everyone's mind is always, wait, is my server getting this? Because, sometimes updates are staggered or limited to specific rule sets. Well, not this time. Looking at the official announcement, we can absolutely confirm that this deployment includes every major ecosystem. We're talking the Live server, the Aden server, Classic, Samurai, and the Wolf server. The devs have engineered a simultaneous universal rollout, no player, no clan, and literally no realm is being left out of this massive summer launch.
Section 3, L2 Notes, the Korean history.
To truly grasp the gravity of this July 14th update, we really have to look at the 3.5-month Korean development window. This is sourced directly from the 2 official server links, and all of it is now being totally bundled into our single update. It kicks off with advance notices on February 11th, 2026, sweeps right through major community events like the April 29th L2 talk, and caps off with a final preview on May 27th, 2026. Guys, that is an incredibly dense window of continuous iteration, bug fixing, and content generation.
Now, what's really interesting here is the sheer volume of changes. For over 15 weeks, Korean players got this steady drip of weekly previews and advance notices, tiny meta shifts over time. But for our global summer update, all of those incremental shifts are completely consolidated. Every single thing drops simultaneously on July 14th. Think about what that actually means for your gameplay strategy. Over in Korea, they had a fragmented patch history. They had months to adopt to changes week by week. But our reality? It's a single, massive, unified event. Instead of a gradual shift in the meta, the global servers are going to experience a tectonic shift overnight. We're talking every class tweak, every item adjustment, every single new piece of content developed over a quarter of a year, hitting us all at once. Section 4. Technical novelties and changes. Knowing the timeline is one thing, right? But under the hood, the source text highlights 3 massive technical pillars for this patch: new content, balance updates, and gameplay improvements. Let's break that down. 4 months of balance updates means entirely new class metas and damage calculations hitting the servers at the exact same time. Classes that were maybe underperforming before might suddenly completely dominate. And gameplay improvements points to overhauled targeting mechanics and UI efficiencies that will definitely raise the overall skill ceiling. Basically, your clan's current farming routes and siege strategies are going to need some immediate reevaluation. Which brings us to this seriously epic call to action straight from the source text. Gather your clan, sharpen your weapons, and prepare for a season filled with war, glory, sieges, and unforgettable victories. I mean, come on, that is not just marketing fluff, it's a legitimate warning. With a technical update of this insane magnitude dropping all at once, your organization and preparation are for sure going to be the deciding factors between victory and defeat. So I want to leave you with this question to chew on. Is your clan truly prepared for the sieges arriving on your server this July 14th? You now know the massive scale of the update, the specific servers involved across Live, Aden, Classic, Samurai, and Wolf, and that crazy 3.5-month backlog of technical changes hitting us all in one fell swoop. The meta is resetting. The playing field is leveling. It is time to log in, rally your allies, and get ready for the summer renaissance. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will see you on the battlefield.